Robert Wickens, 22, from Canada, and I'm very proud to be a part of the Mercedes-Benz Junior Team this year.
Christian Vitoris, 23, Deutschland. Ich freue mich, mit dem Mercedes-Benz Junior Team in meine zweite DTM-Saison zu starten.
Roberto Meri, 20, español. Estoy muy orgulloso de formar parte del Mercedes-Benz Junior Team y de dar mi primera temporada en el DTM.
Here they are, the new faces of the Mercedes-Benz Junior Team in the DTM. All three promising up-and-coming drivers. Before the season starts, there's plenty of preparation to be done on the track and away from it too. Today, they're posing for autograph cards in their new work clothes. Racing in the DTM also means getting used to being in front of the cameras. All three bring with them experience and success in Formula 3, DTM and the Renault World Series. These three young talents were clearly born with a passion for motorsport. Thanks to Mercedes-Benz, this will now be developed in the right way.
Most famously, we have had Michael Schumacher and Karl Wendlinger, Fritz Kreuzbeutner, three young guys. Michael made it into Formula 1, 7 world titles. He has joined our Formula 1 Mercedes Works team 2 years ago. So I think that tells the whole story. And now we start again with a DTM junior team, three young, very talented guys. And I hope they will perform well and we will support them.
Developing young drivers is a long-standing tradition at Mercedes. 7-time Formula 1 world champion Michael Schumacher came through the system himself in 1990 and 91 as a member of the junior team, alongside Heinz-Harald Frentzen or Karl Wendlinger, who all drove for Sauber Mercedes in the Sports Prototype World Championship. With his 20 years of Formula 1 experience, Mercedes AMG Petronas driver gave the Mercedes-Benz junior team guidance and advice when they first met in Barcelona. You can learn a lot from a record breaker, but he hasn't forgotten his own first steps in motorsport. I was in the junior team once, and it's precisely that, of course, that unites us. To see the lads here in the junior team appearing in the DTM car, that's without doubt a big challenge. For everyone who wants to get into Formula 1, he's an absolute icon. You think immediately of Michael. Even when I was a kid, I admired him because he's simply the best driver. It's certainly very interesting to see how he motivates and constantly pushes his team on. He never gives up. He's now also accepted the challenge of forming and developing a new team, and I think we can learn a lot from him.
I was the reserve driver for Marisha Virgin Racing last year, so I was at all the Formula 1 races like he was, but it wasn't until really the driver's briefings where you'd actually see him in person, but it wasn't until a couple months ago in Barcelona where I met him for the first time.
Mercedes-Benz goes the extra mile for young talent, and it works. In their Formula 3 days, 8 of the current Formula 1 drivers were powered by Mercedes. Since its inception in 2003, the Formula 3 Euro Series, which is run on DTM race weekends, has produced a total of 13 Formula 1 drivers who came through the youth ranks at Mercedes-Benz. They include F1 world champions Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel and 2010 DTM champion Paul di Resta. In 2012, these young men are putting their trust in Mercedes-Benz driver development, and Mercedes-Benz is putting its trust in them. An exciting season awaits the Mercedes-Benz junior team. Smile, please.